right, let me get Mr. Malphite on. Good morning, Mr. Malphite.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning, Jamie.
Good morning. How are you?
Erica. Hey, everybody.
Good morning.
Morning.
Who are you here on, Mr. Malphite?
You know, Judge, I actually wanted to catch the docket early because I just had to try and fix something. I don't know if anybody has or court has a computer in front of them they can look at this, but I had a client named Perry Cabian that I filed a motion to set aside a default judgment. It helps if you're looking at the ROA on this. Long story short, what happened is that if you look at the bottom of the ROA, what they had told me and what it says in the ROA is that, hey, on 4/26, we're going to give a determination as to whether or not, it went through. Well, apparently they did it way before that. And when I checked yesterday, the day that I was supposed to check, it had already gone in front of Your Honor and it had already been defaulted.
What's the case number?
I will tell you. Hold on just one moment. It is, and we just want to get it reset. It was SX 37572-681. There's also a 5-1 count as well. But also leaves aside the fact that they never notified me, but that's, well.
Okay. So the case is closed.
Yeah, because we posted a bond and I'm sure the bond money just got applied. But like I said, if you look down at the, so you see at 3/2/21, it says removed from calendar, or I'm sorry, it was scheduled for review 4/26/21.
Okay, wait a minute. So
yeah.
You said that the speeding ticket 1 to 5 was supposed to go to?
Yeah, everything. I put well, there was it's 681. We filed on.
Because I only see something on the other ticket.
Yeah, I take that back. I'm sorry. I was thinking of another client. No, it's just 81. That was the high speeding ticket. You're right.
Okay.
But do you see what I'm saying? It's at the yes, at 2/3/21 on the ROA. It says scheduled for review 4/26/21.
It says payment is scheduled for. Okay. Let's see. Scheduled for 4. It says removed from calendar.
On 2/3 said the entrance miscellaneous action all counts scheduled for review 4/26/21 at 4:30 p.m.
Right, and they scheduled it on March the 2nd.
Well, that part got added later. What I'm saying is that up until like when they had put it in the system, where it stopped was the 4/26, and what I did is I put in my calendar 4/26 to check and see what determination had been made. But then by then everything had happened.
What are you looking to do?
I'm just trying to get it reset, Judge, for a formal hearing.
You know what? They don't even have okay, the reason why you weren't notified is because there's no appearance on the file.
Yeah, and I don't know why that is, but even presuming that I was, I don't know. Like I said, my biggest problem is the fact that I used the data that they had there for when it was supposed to be up for review, and everything happened previous to that. But yeah, if there's an issue for some reason, I can grab the predated appearance, or I can put another one in. But
did you file the appearance, Mr. Malphite?
I filed it with when I bring down the motion, I always file it with the appearance.
Okay.
Or with the motion.
Okay. As an officer of the court will take your word for it. So, Madam Clerk,
Thank
can you set aside those defaults?
Oh, it's not defaulted, Judge, it's closed.
But he wants a formal hearing. I don't know if the type of ticket is such where it assesses points or penalties for the client. So we'll allow him to have the formal hearing.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay. So.
And I'll send you a new appearance just to make sure.
Okay. So the new date
Yes.
is going to be May 18th.
Just a moment. May 18th.
Yes.
Okay. 9
At
or
8:30.
8:30. Yes, ma'am. I will mark that down now, and then I will send over an appearance in a little bit. Perry Cavian, thank you so much.
Okay. Have a good one, Mr. Malphite.
I will. Everybody have a good day.
All right. Bye-bye.
Oh, I need your peanut. Never mind.
Okay, let's try, Davion Coleman was the first. So I'll bring,
Your Honor, is that a retained matter?
I'll ask. Mr. Coleman, if you can unmute your device so that we can hear you. Can you hear me, Mr. Coleman?
Can you hear me? Yes, ma'am.
I can hear you. Mr. Coleman, your device is back muted.
Sorry, I got the
Okay, now I can hear you. Mr. Coleman, did you hire an attorney to represent you today?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, who is your attorney?
David Goldstein.
Okay, your attorney has not made it in, so just let him know that we'll call the case as soon as he appears in the virtual courtroom, okay?
Okay, I'm sending him a message now.
Okay.
Madam Clerk,
Yes.
the P number for Mr. Malphite, I believe is
I got
7. You got it? Okay.
Judge Hinnant-Johnson's courtroom. This is Mrs. Smith. How may I help you?
I'm bringing Greg. Mr. Khalil,
Yes, Your Honor.
I just wanted to let you know you're here for a trial date, and your Officer Swadesh, or Spencer Swadesh, has until 9:05 to appear. So just hold the line. If your officer appears prior to 9:05, I'll bring you back in so that we can handle your case. Otherwise, I'll dismiss your case at 9:05 if the officer doesn't appear by then, okay?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
I'm bringing Gregory Collins. Mr. Collins, can you not hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, this is People versus Gregory Collins, case number SP 7190441, charges driving while license not valid. Mr. Collins, can you state your name for the record, please?
Gregory Collins?
Mr. Collins, I must inform you that you have a right to be physically present in a courtroom for this hearing. Do you want to continue today over Zoom, or would you like an opportunity to be physically in a courtroom?
We can continue over Zoom.
All right, sir. Also on the call is defense attorney Cherika Harris. She's here to give you legal advice and negotiate plea deals on your behalf. Sir, would you like to use her services today? If the court imposes a cost for her services, it would be no more than $25.
Okay.
Did you say yes?
Yes.
Okay. Ms. Harris, the court will accept a plea to a failure to display. The offense date is October 10th of 2017 on a 2011 Chevrolet. There is a $200 cash bond that can be applied, and it appears the Secretary of State has imposed a $45 license statement fee. Mr. Collins, I'll send you and your attorney into a confidential meeting room so that she can discuss your case with you. Give me one moment.
Thank you.
Mhm. Hit join, sir.
Morning, Judge. Good morning, Madam Court Reporter. Hey, Tamika. Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you, Madam Clerk? I'm good.
I gotta bug you for a file. It's up for OWI trial on Thursday. It's Craighead.
What I gave you yesterday?
That might be Kenshin.
Okay.
You know, whenever you get a chance, if you take your time, because it's not in our smart sheets, because it's a 2012 case. So
Okay, you said Craighead, because I got him right.
Yeah. I think so. Yep.
You know, all I have is an ROA.
801-8921.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we can try to get the original file.
That's what they found
Mm.
because the ticket's from 2012.
Right. So we'll see. Hey, and we don't have a copy, so that works for me. And the sergeant, he's no longer in the. He's not even on Zoom yet.
Oh, okay.
So we'll see.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning, Mr. Goldstein. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning.
Good morning. Are you ready to bring your client in?
Your Honor, we still have not received the discovery in this matter. We've requested it several times.
Give me one moment. Let me place you in the waiting room briefly, and I'll bring you back in momentarily, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Is Ms. Horn still in the courtroom?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. He was on Davion Coleman.
Yep.
Officer Moss, is that you?
Yes. I did ask her to come today, and from what I recall, we were able to get a copy of the report, which I did forward to Mr. Goldstein, I believe yesterday, because Judge, I requested it on April 9th. So we finally got it just yesterday, and I sent it to, I believe, the signature line might be his secretary, not sure.
Okay, give me one moment. I have one person who I need to get on the record, but is Officer Moss on Davion Coleman's case?
Yes, she is, Your Honor.
Officer Moss, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, Officer Moss, I'm gonna place you in the waiting room briefly and I'll bring you in after this one case, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, officer.
All right, we're back on the record on People versus Gregory Collins. Counsel, may I have your appearance for the record, please?
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please this honorable court, Sherika Harris, P72832, on behalf of Mr. Collins. Mr. Collins, please state your name for the record.
Gregory Collins.
And for arraignment purposes?
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute, waives formal reading of the information, Your Honor.
For the plea of not guilty, how are we proceeding?
Your Honor, if this is a city matter, and I believe we have Madam Prosecutor in the courtroom, I am respectfully moving for a dismissal. It is my understanding that this same occurrence, there were approximately 4 other civil infractions, one of those being a speeding 26 to 30 over. Those civil infractions have been paid, so I'm respectfully requesting and moving for a dismissal in the interest of justice, considering he's paid 4 other civil infractions.
Madam Clerk, can you verify that there were tickets associated with the ticket for Mr. Collins that's currently on the docket that have been paid?
There were, Judge.
Okay, and was one of those speeding tickets?
It was a speeding ticket, but yeah, he paid it in June of last year.
Okay, so the court will dismiss this matter. Madam Prosecutor, are you in the courtroom?
Yes, I am, Your Honor. Tamika Horn on behalf of the city, P70303, and there's no objection to counsel's request.
Okay, so the court will dismiss that matter since you did pay the coinciding civil infractions, Mr. Collins. There is a $45 license reinstatement fee that must be paid. You can pay that online at the 36th District Court website. You can visit a DIVDAT, that's DIVDAT payment kiosk in the city of Detroit, or you can pay over the phone. Do you need a phone number, Mr. Collins?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let me know when you're ready to take that down.
Okay. I'm ready.
It's 855
855
798
798
1547.
1547. Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Anything else, Ms. Harris?
Nothing, Your Honor.
Anything else, Mr. Collins?
No, Your Honor.
That concludes this matter. Everyone have a great day. Stay safe.
You as well.
Let me bring in Mr. Coleman and his attorney. All right. Once again, Mr. Coleman, I'm bringing your attorney and the officer back in. This is People versus Davion Coleman. This is case number U5857850. Counsel, may I have your appearance for the record, please?
Excuse me, David I. Goldstein appearing on behalf of the defendant.
Thank you. May I have your P number, counsel?
14130.
Thank you. Mr. Coleman, if you can unmute your device and state your name for the record, Mr. Coleman.
Davion Coleman.
Thank you. Officer, your badge and P number for your badge and badge number for the record, your name and badge number.
Officer Moss, badge 979.
Thank you. And Ms. Horn, your appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Tamika Horn on behalf of the city, P70303.
Thank you. Mr. Goldstein, is your client waiving his right to be physically present in a courtroom for purposes of this hearing?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, the court, this matter is set for pre-trial. Ms. Horn, prior to us going on the record, counsel indicated he did not obtain discovery. Can you enlighten Mr. Goldstein and the court on the status of that request?
Yes, certainly, Your Honor. The people apologize for the delay in obtaining these documents. They were sent to Mr. Goldstein's office yesterday, Monday at approximately, let's see, I can't tell. In the morning, at 12:40, no, in the afternoon, 12:40 p.m. We just recently received the request from DPD, our FOIA request, which was requested on 4/9/2021, from what I recall, which may have been the last date that we met. I did forward that to Mr. Goldstein's office. I also asked that the officer appear for purposes of our listed witness in this matter.
Okay, thank you. Counsel, can you confirm that you now have receipt of the information?
Your Honor, if they were sent by email, I do not see them in my email, but I do have 2 email accounts. If I can have a moment, I'll check the other one.
Yes, sir.
Yep, I believe that the signature line was Melody, assistant to David Goldstein.
Okay, and that would have been, do you know what address you sent it, what email address you sent it to?
Let's see, let's take a look. It's davidgoldstein.law@gmail.
Okay, that's the right one. I don't see it here, but it's possible that she printed it off already. She'll be in about 5 minutes. She's not here yet.
Okay.
But I don't see it. I don't see it in the email itself. Let me check one other place real quick.
And if you'd like, I can resend it.
Well, if she already has it, there's no reason to do that, but let me check something real quick. You said about noon yesterday?
Yes, I believe she said around noon yesterday.
Okay, I do not see it.
If you're in Gmail, did you check all the tabs? Because sometimes I'll have email that goes into, yeah.
That's what I'm doing now, Your Honor.
Okay.
The first time I didn't.
Mhm.
Oh, here it is. Got it. It is, we do have it. Yes, thank you.
Okay, so now that you have the discovery, do you need an adjournment so that you can review with your client? Do you need to go into a
Yes.
breakout room?
No, can we have another date, Your Honor, please?
Yeah, so officer and counsel, will you be available on May 18th at 8:30?
That looks like a good day for the people, Your Honor.
Yes, that should work for me as well.
What about you, counsel, Mr. Gold?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so we'll set this matter for a pretrial on the 18th of May, 2021 at 8:30 in the morning, and your client's bond is continued. Anything else for the record?
No, Your Honor, thank you very much.
You're welcome. That concludes this matter. Everyone have a great day and stay safe.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Okay, the only other thing we have right now is Mr. Khalil, and we have like 5 minutes to wait.
And Your Honor, just an update on that, I was unable to locate the officer Swadesh on that matter. I didn't see him in our email, so I'm not certain that he'll be appearing. I was unable to notice myself.
Okay.
So Judge, we're sending that for another pretrial, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry, I sound so drunk. I slept like 1 hour.
You know what? It had to do something with that super moon, because my husband, he didn't sleep at all either.
See, I kept tossing and turning.
That's what he said.
Oh my goodness, and I'm not the, a couple people said that in her office, so I didn't even realize it was a
It's
super
got
moon.
something to do with that moon. It was a super pink moon.
I'm taking a look at it.
Yeah. I know today, we're supposed to be going over to, yeah.
I'm gonna bring in Bilal Khalil.
Okay.
All right, this is People versus Bilal Khalil, case U 312-95316, charges disorderly conduct. Mr. Khalil, can you state your name for the record, please?
Yes, Your Honor. My name is Bilal Khalil.
All right, Mr. Khalil, your matter is set for trial today at 8:30 a.m. Your issuing officer, that being Spencer Swadesh, has not signed into the virtual courtroom. It is now 9:05 a.m., so the court will dismiss your matter without prejudice at this time. Without prejudice means that the people can reissue this ticket if they choose to, but for right now, it's dismissed. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any questions?
Would that mean they're gonna mail me a check back for the bond amount or no?
Madam Clerk, is there a valid bond associated with this case?
Yes, there was a $200 bond posted on March the 4th that'll go to a Farnham address for Mr. Khalil.
Okay, so expect the refund in a few weeks, all right?
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Anything else, sir?
No, ma'am. You have a great day.
You too. Have a great one. Be safe. Bye-bye.
Bye.
And that concludes the docket.